Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing, man? Thank you for tuning in and welcome back, man. Mr. J's Reaction. If this is your first time stopping by, they call me Mr. J. Yes, you guys know, man, I do drop vlogs on music, and sometimes I do drop reaction on different issues, man. Yo, today this is a non-musical reaction. I just want us to react to something which just happened, and I think that we need to have this conversation because it has been something that has been on the rise in our African communities. And as a son of the soil, I'm just giving you my own two quarters. You feel me, man? Before we do get started, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, smash that like, share, man. Hey, you guys good? It's a beautiful month. August starting. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to talk about Nigeria, and when it comes to that hub in Africa, man, there's no way you can talk about Africa without mentioning Nigeria. In anything, it could be, they are the giants of Africa, yeah, like they are known for, and one of the most powerful countries in Africa. You feel me? And when we talk about anything music, anything entertainment, anything, there's no way you can talk about motherland without mentioning Nigeria. And I want us to talk about something which has been in open sight for the past couple of years in that beautiful country. What's up, my Nigerian people? You guys doing? Alright, man. Mr. J, how far? What's your day of waiting this up? Now, man, I just had to check in with my roots. You feel me? And I want us to talk about this whole concept of cross-dressing and cross-dressing, or whatever way you want to call it. But I wanted to talk about the LGBT community and that country, Nigeria. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for some time now, we've been watching on social media a whole lot of these folks coming out of Nigeria, man. We have the likes of Senior Man Bobrisky, who is currently serving the J sentence, and then we have a whole lot of them, which I'm not gonna. This is one of the most popular guys, and I want us to talk about this other guy, man, guy slash lady in the LGBT community, man. He goes by the name Area Mama, man, from Abuja. And it just so happens that there's been a sad situation, the sad news, and this man was murdered. Now, I know that some of you guys will be like, yes, finally he got what he deserved, and this and whatnot and so forth. Let us not forget that whatever he might have been, whatever community he belonged to, he is a human being. And eliminating and unaliving a human being for whatsoever reason, it's really not cool. But I want us to talk about this issue, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm an African, and I got my roots out there in Africa, and I want us to talk about this whole concept of the liberal nature in which, the ease in which social media has let some of these folks openly come out and embrace their situation. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you this or that. I'm not trying to advocate for this. I'm not trying to, castigate on that or talk about whatever you do with your life, whatever you do in your bedroom, whatever you do with your sexual life, that is your business. Mr. J is not trying to talk about that. I'm trying to talk about this whole aspect of this whole concept of people using the social media to normalize these things. Yes, some of you might say, Mr. J, oh, you can't say this, you can't say that, but I would say this. This brother, this man, this lady lost her life because she was so out there. Now, she has done a whole lot of interviews, man. This lady, Area Mama, man, she's actually from Abuja. And in her interview, she's talked about a whole lot of things, man. She's talked about the type of, what she does, her life, people she's been with, the kind of people she's slept with, well, the kind of guy she's looking for, this and that, and we all know that for some weird reason, the political elite in Africa, they always get involved with some of these people. Now, not to share or say anything bad about the LGBT, because I know that yes, YouTube algorithm, they're gonna come after this vlog. That is, if they're not gonna do this injustice on this one already. But let me just say this, ladies and gentlemen, the ease at which some of these people are coming out, yes, some of these members of the LGBT are coming out in countries around Africa that are known to not have any protection for these folks. It is terrible. I mean, it is scary, because they are starting to make themselves known and felt in communities which, if you look at these various communities and their constitutions, man, their lives are constantly in danger. Now, if your life is in danger in a country that doesn't protect your type, you should be trying to live and not trying to come off all flashy, especially on social media. We all know that. The continent of Africa is all the youthful continent. Africa is a youthful continent because it's a high percentage of youth across Africa. And the youths are all up on social media, on the internet these days. And when you come out, you try to express yourself. Like, I know it's how you feel. I'm not trying to knock you off. Don't get MisterJaay wrong on this. I'm not trying to say anything about you folks. But when you put yourself out there, you become an easy target. Yes, you do become an easy target, because look at what has happened to Area Mama from Abuja. Bro, I don't know what happened, but his corpse was found. Now, I don't know if it was, somebody might just hate the fact that you belong to the LGBT and you are in Africa, and they just do away with your life. Now, there are different countries around Africa where you can move to and you be safe. Yes, those countries that are friendly to some of the members of the LGBT, and that is why some of the countries with constitutions that are not favorable for the LGBT, they're keeping on the down low. There are so many people in the LGBT in politics across countries in Africa, but you will never ever know, because they keep their business to them. But when you come out and put yourself out like this, man, this is what might happen to you. Now, I do hope, and let me just say this, not a hope, let me say this. Some of these folks who are in the LGBT community and they are surviving and they are protected in African countries across the continent, I want you to understand this. Some of these people mingle with the political elites. They mingle with people at top and high places, which is why they are still alive. But let's come back to the Area Mama in Abuja, man. I don't know what happened. I don't even want to get into it, but killing somebody for what they are, it's a very bad thing. And I do hope that they might catch whoever did this to this human being. I don't care what you want to call her, but my heart goes out to your family. But this is a warning. If you are from the LGBT in Africa, you need to know how to move. It's not everything that you need to put on social media. It's not, you don't need to put your life, because then you are an open target. Trust me, you are an open target in some of these countries. You feel me? Well, that's my time. I just wanted to talk about it. So we need to be, our communities in Africa, we are still to come to terms with this whole LGBT concept. So if you are from that community, you might watch the way you move, because if this man is taken out, if Area Mama got killed, guess who is next? You make the slightest thing that they might take you, and knowing, Nigeria as it is, man, accountability might not even come through. You feel me? It's crazy, man. Man, I hope, may his soul rest in perfect peace, man. Hey, that's my take, man. Hey, I want you to leave a comment and let me know what part of Africa you're from and how the LGBT community members are treated in that part of the continent. From me to you, keep up, stay watching. I'm out of here. Peace.
God, big up TRB family. MisterJaay, I see you. I know some artists don't do this.